What's going on, Fortnite fam? Fortnite just dropped the new Chapter 3 Season 1 Fortnite competitive update on FNCS this coming month, including qualifiers, prize pool, and everything in between. So let's get right into meat and potatoes and break it all down. Now, to start it off, we have to go into the deep delve of the blog post that was just dropped by Fortnite Competitive, and it reads, by the Fortnite team, Fortnite competitors, it's time to kick off the first Fortnite Champion Series in 2022 with a bang. You will have an opportunity to compete in the Chapter 3 Season 1 FNCS for a share of just over $3 million beginning February 17th. We have a lot of new information to share with you, so let's get into it. Chapter 3 Season 1 FNCS begins February 17th, as stated previously in our Fortnite competitive announcements for 2022 blog post. The Chapter 3 Season 1 FNCS will have 2 qualifiers, followed by 2 weeks of competition, including semifinals and finals. Let's break down the date. Qualifiers. Now, this is the open qualifier period, just for those of y'all that do not get confused. We're keeping the same number of qualifiers as last season, but in the new duos format, we have increased the number of teams that qualify for finals directly. The top 8 teams from each qualifier will advance directly to the FNCS finals. So, for those of you maybe wondering, this is all happening in one weekend. We have all of both 2 qualifiers in the same exact weekend throughout 4 dates. So, if you look at a calendar, 17th through 18th, that is a Thursday and Friday, and then 19th through 20th, that is a Saturday and Sunday. So, qualifier 1 and then qualifier 2, back-to-back individual 2 dates. Semifinals will also work slightly differently this FNCS season. Achieving a victory royale in any single lobby tournament match is a pinnacle Fortnite achievement. We're excited to deliver more victory royale focused action this season, along with rewarding consistent performance for any session. You'll either need to win a game or be one of the top 6 most consistent teams during that session to advance to the finals. Only the top 50 teams from the Series Point leaderboard will compete during the Session 1 in each region. Session 1 will consist of 5 matches, and 11 teams from this session will advance to finals. 5 Victory Royale winners and top 6 consistent teams consist of those 11 teams that do advance on. So, Session 2 begins, and the 11 vacant spots that are removed after they qualified are filled by the 51st and 61st teams on the Series Point leaderboard. This new 50-team lobby will also run 5 matches and advance 11 teams to the finals. 5 Victory Royale winners and top 6 consistent teams. So obviously, great. Adding more focus onto the Series Point leaderboard, adding more quals, and advancing Victory Royales and consistency. Great. Love it. Session 3 will fill the 11 vacant team spots with the 62nd and 72nd to the 2 and teams on the Series Point leaderboard. This new 50-team lobby will compete across 6 matches, not 5, 6 this time, and advance 12 total teams to the finals. 6 Victory Royale winners and top 6 consistent teams. Here's a condensed description of how finals advancement will work. So, obviously, first qualifier, you see it. Round 1, 2, 3. That is through the first 2 dates, February 17th and 18th. Top 8 teams advance to finals from round 3. Basic info through the qualifiers, same as it was before. Same thing, process for the 19th and 20th. That is the both qualifiers. And then based off what we just read, 16 total teams advance strictly off of Victory Royales. And then 6 teams out of each session qualify for straight up consistency. So that is a total of what I believe is 34 teams that qualify all the way to finals just based off of that. Now that we have all 50 of our teams that qualify through 1 open qualifiers and then going to finals, the 8 teams out of each qualifier moving in, that's 16, and then our 34 total teams through semifinals, we have the grand finals. The FNCS Finals will be a similar format as previous seasons, but with a new match point variable. Really excited about this one. A team can end the competition early by earning 500 total points and 3 victory royales. Once a team has met both of these thresholds, it will be declared the FNCS champions. If no team meets both of these thresholds by the end of the 12 games, the finals will play out exactly how it did the past few seasons. Match point will be extremely challenging to achieve and is only reserved for completely dominant performance for the first iteration. Prize pool, we mentioned this before, just over $3 million, distributed across each region like this. This is how it all breaks down. Obviously, Brazil has recently overtaken NA by almost a doubled amount considering prize pool, and everything looks about the same as what it did, pretty similarly to past FNCS prize pool breakdowns. Obviously, the FNCS Community Cup. And now, we got to head over to what this scoring format looks like for each of these matches and qualifiers. We jump in here, and we have the scoring format for open qualifiers. This is round 1 and 2. So, these are just the semifinals and opens of the open qualifier weekend on the 17th through 20th. So, Victory Royale is a total of 25 points with 1 point per elimination. Massive. This seems about normal from what we have seen in the past. And then we head on down to the scoring format of qualifiers round 3s. So, this is the finals of the open qualifiers for each. So, 2 qualifiers, same weekend, finals of qualifier 1 on the 18th, and then finals for qualifier number 2 on the 20th. This is 32 points for Victory Royale in the entire game of placement, and 3 points per elimination. So, this is pretty similar to what our current Cash Cup Finals placement format is. It's very similar, where eliminations pack a punch if you can secure a lot, but if you can secure that placement, you know you're catching the bag as well, because you're also securing those elims as well as making it far. So, making it far in these end games whilst picking up good elims is going to be perfect. So, the teams that make the Cash Cup Finals have now already practiced this kind of similar format, except obviously a little bit more stacked. It's FNCS Finals. It's great gameplay. All right, now we got to head on over to the semifinals placement. So, obviously, Victory Royale, you may be thinking, is this a typo? No. Victory Royale, like we explained, earns you a spot in the finals no matter what. And then placement from second on is 28 points. This still matters because you can still qualify based off of consistency, whether it be top 6 teams for each session. So you definitely want to be playing your heart out no matter what. And 3 points per elimination. So with placement still being really, really good, eliminations also matter for keeping that consistency up. So aggressiveness is definitely going to pay off, especially when it comes down to endgame and going for that refresh you may be a little bit dicey on originally. All right, so now we have the grand finals scoring format. It is 32 total points for Victory Royale, and once again, the iteration of 3 points per elimination. I think Fortnite is really trying to push this to where you're rewarded for eliminations, but you're also kind of on the back end rewarded for that placement once again, which I'm loving. You know, you go for those elims, you take risky jumps, especially in grand finals. You have the 100 best players in that season competing against each other. So, obviously, if you eliminate, you should be awarded against when you're fighting against the best players. And that'll be the end of this breakdown. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to go check out the blog post yourself, I'll leave the links down in the description. And until next time, Fortnite fam, I'll catch you guys on that battle bus. Beep, beep.